Hi, everyone, and thank you for waking up with us on this Wednesday morning. I'm Jordan Schreier here with Lisa Bedeau, and we're just getting started with your news and weather to the top of the hour to help you plan your day. New this morning, a major scare for some people in South Fargo when a fire started in their apartment building. Many of them jumped out of first-floor windows to escape around 10:30 last night. Then firefighters got word that someone was possibly trapped in the building.
Firefighters helped someone out of a third-floor apartment because of all the smoke. Officials say there appeared to be some debris that had been piled in the hallway of the unit. No one was hurt in the fire. Damage is estimated at about $15,000. Investigators are still looking for the cause. We have new information on a deadly car crash in northern Minnesota. The State Patrol now says one person was killed when her car was hit by a pickup. It happened Monday night on Highway 172 in Lake of the Woods County.
42-year-old Cynthia McDougall of Baudette died when her SUV was hit by a pickup driven by 23-year-old Kyle Newmiller of Isle, Minnesota. Troopers say Newmiller crossed the center line of the highway. He was not hurt in that crash. We also have new information this morning on a death investigation in the Southern Valley. The Richland County Sheriff's Office is now identifying a man whose body was found in a ditch over the weekend as 74-year-old Patrick Fields of Wyndmere, North Dakota.
Initial autopsy results indicate his death was not likely caused by an ATV crash. The medical examiner says Fields had a number of medical issues. Someone found the body around 2 Saturday afternoon northwest of Wyndmere. Fields was laying next to an off-road vehicle.
10 minutes before the top of the hour, let's get a check of that forecast. And the sunrise is just beautiful today, Lisa.
It is. It's beautiful out there. We're looking at another sunny day, a warm day, one where we get to keep that dry weather around at least for one more day here in the valley. We're looking at temperatures into the 50s to some low 60s. It's 64 in Fergus Falls and Devil's Lake. In Fargo, we're looking at 62, and it's 58 in Grand Forks. Our visibility is good in most areas. There are some spots where it's slightly lower, but nothing that is necessarily a hazard for us, at least at these reporting sites this morning. The wind is calm in the east. We're looking at some wind out of the south in eastern North Dakota, and overall we'll see that southerly wind pick up today, ushering in some more warm air, and in addition to that humidity, an increase in humidity today too. So mostly sunny skies, a few areas of cloud cover here today. Heading into the west, you can see there's some cloud cover in the western Dakotas, eastern parts of Montana. That's all moving our way. We'll see increasing clouds into the evening hours tonight, along with the wind. We'll show you that here in our hour-by-hour planner. So mostly sunny skies this morning. By the time we get to lunch, we'll be into the upper 70s to about 80, and then heading into the afternoon and evening, you can see that we've got some 80s on the way, low to mid 80s, and here comes the cloud cover, and you can see the wind starting to increase as well. So some changes happening this evening. Overnight, we may see a thunder shower or two drop in, but you can see as we move through time, kind of falls apart, dives southward in our forecast model. Still can't rule out the potential for an isolated thunder shower to start the day tomorrow, and then we'll see more on the way as we head into the afternoon. Here's a look at our 7-day planner. We've got warm weather sticking around. In fact, tomorrow we could really feel the heat getting back into the upper 80s with that humidity returning and that chance for some storms. Friday and Saturday look warm summer days, mid to upper 80s, and then Sunday an isolated shot at rain and thunder and slightly cooler. And now for a look at traffic, here's Devin Fry with the Valley Today's Traffic on the Move.
Good morning, Lisa. We're on Main Avenue downtown. We're actually going to go ahead and go through the detour here. We have a road closure to report on Main. We know that the road work's going on here. As you can see right up there, the road is closed, so we're going to go ahead and just follow this detour here. But yeah, other than in the construction zones, traffic flow is moving relatively smooth this morning. As you can see here, we got wide open roads on this sunny Wednesday morning. Overall, like I said, everything is moving smoothly. The interstate's a little bit more congested, but that's to be expected around this time. There's also some delays around the Cheyenne and I-94 road works, as well as the 32nd and 45th intersection where the stoplights are back. So that is good news. However, one lane is still shut down. So we're going to have more traffic updates throughout the morning. For your Traffic on the Move, I'm Devin Fry.
It's now 6 minutes before 7. We have new information on a jet ski theft in Minnesota Lakes Country. KFGO News is reporting that the Otter Tail County Sheriff's Office has arrested Matthew Galt and Bailey Bolduck, both of Fargo, in connection with the theft.
The break in the case came when a jet ski washed ashore on Wall Lake east of Fergus Falls. It had been reported stolen from the city on July 8th.
A North Dakota teenager is accused of murdering a 1-month-old child. Prosecutors originally charged 19-year-old Hannah McMillan with felony child abuse, but are now upgrading the charges to murder. Police say the child was found not breathing at a hotel in April.
A nurse who arrived at the hotel told investigators she found the child buried under a pile of pillows. That child was pronounced dead at the hospital and had multiple bruises. Police are hoping new technology will help them solve a 38-year-old cold case out of Valley City. Back on April 15th, 1981, a newborn baby girl was found dead in some brush in town.
She died of asphyxia after being born alive, possibly suffocated, but no one was ever arrested. The baby's body was exhumed last week and sent to the medical examiner's office in Grand Forks, where DNA testing will be done to try and determine who her parents are. A paramedic who survived a deadly helicopter crash says he's taking his recovery one step at a time. Josh Dutta is the lone survivor of a medical helicopter crash last month at the Brainerd Airport. 2 others on board were killed.
Dutta told investigators they could see the runway surface and lights beneath the fog, but the helicopter spun to the right and then hit the ground. It's not an uncommon sight anymore, but you might be surprised at how busy local police bike patrols are. We rode around with the Fargo and Moorhead officers yesterday who say bike patrolling is the best way to get out in the community, but it does impact response times and their ability to transport people.
One Moorhead officer says he's seen it all, from 2 wheels, including giving out 3 DWIs while on bike patrol. Bike patrol officers log about 15 miles every time they ride. Macy's is taking portion plates off store shelves after a Twitter post went viral. The tweet says, "How can I get these plates from Macy's banned in all 50 states?" And attached is a picture of the plate with 3 portion sizes.
The smallest portion says skinny jeans, the middle one favorite jeans, and the largest one says mom jeans. Social media users say the store was promoting body shaming and eating disorders. If you're over the pasta salads for a summer side dish, why not bring a chip dip to the next cookout?
And you can make it seasonal. The Valley Today's Abby Furchner is live in Studio B this morning with some great ideas. Good morning, Abby.
Good morning, Lisa and Jordan. That's right. We made it seasonal, convenient, easy, healthy. All of these chip dips are just going to be the next staple at your cookout or snack throughout the summer, the rest of the summer. And I'm here with Megan Meardle, and you showed us some really great recipes. And I first want to start with the salsa because that was so delicious and so easy.
Yeah, it's basically opening up cans, dumping it into a bowl, and mixing it together. A really nice corn and black bean salsa. You've got some tomatoes, onions, some jalapenos, Italian dressing. Comes out to be about $5 for this whole big container of salsa. It can be a salad dressing. It can also just be a great chip dip or a side dish.
Yeah, I mean, you were saying how you ate it with a chicken salad.
Yep, and it was absolutely delicious. And it gets better and better the longer you leave it in your fridge.
Oh,
not too long.
Not too long, but it's still good.
It won't last that long.
Right? But I want to jump over here to this, because if you're a spice lover, oh my goodness, you're going to want to make this.
Oh yeah, sriracha is so popular right now, and for good reason. I mean, people love that intense flavor that it provides. So we've got that paired with some cannellini beans, some tahini, which is that sesame seed paste that's used in hummus, some garlic, olive oil, sriracha, all blended together. Great chip dip, great vegetable dip, super tasty.
And then my personal
Yes.
favorite, guacamole. I could eat this whole bowl without even blinking. And what I think is so fascinating is that we used beans in this one too.
Yeah. So adding beans to guacamole, it just kind of bulks it up a little bit. So avocados are absolutely fantastic, but they can sometimes be a little expensive. So we mashed up some canned pinto beans, added those in with all the classic guac ingredients, your jalapeno, lime, cilantro, tomatoes, mixed it all together. You're getting that really healthy fat from the avocados, but then you're also getting the protein and fiber from the beans. and it tastes really good.
It is absolutely delicious. It's like avocado toast. That's what I kept telling myself as I was like overindulging in it this morning.
At 6 a.m.
At 6 a.m. But we'll have all of these recipes up on valleynewslive.com just in case you missed earlier segments where we were making them, and you can make them this weekend or even today for a quick snack.
And I think my favorite part is they were made with locally grown beans. So we're helping farmers right here in the region.
I love that part too. Thank you, guys. Let's get our answer now to our question of the morning on Facebook. Nearly 60% of all men are embarrassed to admit that they have done this at work.
The answer is they have cried. It's okay to cry. Remember, you can take part in our question of the morning on the Valley News Live Facebook page. Go ahead, join the conversation. No crying over today's forecast, though.
No, beautiful. You might be a little sad that the dry weather is ending, but we've got a gorgeous day before that. We're looking at temperatures today also warming up into the mid 80s, a little more humidity. Tomorrow, that's our next chance for some storms. We may see a couple of them in the early morning, and then heading into the afternoon and evening, we'll end up with another round of rain and thunder, and some of those could be strong to severe, so you want to be weather aware tomorrow. But we just keep some really nice summer weather around, not only today but through the week, with off and on chances for rain, not constant rain like we saw in the last few weeks.
Looks very nice. Thank you, Lisa. The Today Show and CBS This Morning are just about to start, but the Valley Today rolls on. Join us for more live, up-to-the-minute news and weather.